Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a work reading for Virgo from the 15th to the 28th of October 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, I've put my details in the description box, so please send me an email or contact me via my website. I've also put down the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I put links to Amazon and eBay if you want to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You might find that interesting. And like, share, and subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with a general energy read, and then I shall do a general tarot read after that. Okay, so you've got the first card about delegating. So you might be taking too much of responsibilities on your shoulder, and you actually need to make sure that everybody else is pulling their weight. So delegate. There's some poor time management going on. So you're trying to do something, but you're procrastinating. So you have to stop that and start working, make a plan and start following that plan. So, spur yourself on to start acting. You are trying to get over a loss. It might be a financial loss that happened in the past, and you are trying to recover from that at the moment. So you have come through a period of financial insecurity and uncertainty, and there was a lot of frustration. Maybe things were at a standstill and were not moving forward, and that had left you very frustrated. So going into the future, you are still in a bit of problems. You've got overstretched resources here, and maybe some dealings with the law. So beware of that. There's something legal coming up as well, and you do need to budget, get a plan, make a plan, and make sure that you are looking at your finances, very realistically, because you are, really overstretched as far as resources go. So that's the general energy read. So I'm just going to do the general tarot read. Okay, you've got the Ten of Wands, so a lot of hard work. You can see working late at night, coming in. You can see this person carrying a lot of parcels and, trying to get things going, So you are working very, very hard and working late hours and, not getting enough rest. And this is what's been going on with you with the Ten of Wands. And this woman looks extremely tired, so whatever you've been doing has taken a lot of your energy. And with a 10, it always speaks about the end of that cycle, so that is coming to an end. But right now you're carrying a lot of burdens and responsibilities, a lot of burdens and responsibilities, maybe communicating with a lot of people, having to do a lot of things, a lot of projects in hand over here, and trying to get things going, trying to open doors for things to get moving. But you can see you're working very late hours, maybe not sleeping well at all, and you need to come out of that situation. It's extremely stressful, and it is stressing you out. So what's going on with you? You're in a leadership position over here with this Queen of Pentacles. You can see there is somebody that you're working under, somebody who is guiding you, it seems, but it is a boss, and you are the person that is like, you're at their beck and call, if you like. So you're doing everything for them. Even though you're in a management position, it seems like you are still working under somebody and, trying to get things done. You're still carrying a lot of the burdens. So maybe this person is giving you the ideas and you are carrying the burdens and actually doing the work. But it is a job that is paying reasonably well, it seems, with this Queen of Pentacles. So you are in a leadership position, and it has got stability and abundance with this job. You've got flowers over here. People are listening to whatever you've got to say, even though it's more of like a supportive role that you're taking. You want to move into something new. So something new coming in for you, a judgment. The judgment card talks about choice, changing direction, reinventing yourself, leaving past situations behind and moving forward to something different. maybe a second chance to do something that you didn't do before. And this, whatever it is going to be bringing in some money for you. So there is something new that you're going, or something that you're reviving in your life that you will revisit. And you're being called to do that, to go back and do something that you didn't complete, and change your path, change your direction, reinvent yourself, portray yourself as something that that you are, that you have become, rather than the same old scenario. And he also asked to review your situation and do a little life review, if you like, and see what you've gone and what you can actually abandon and what you can take forward into the future. So you're being called to do that with the Judgment card, and maybe that's what you're going through right now. So in the past there was an ending of something, and you seem to have moved on. You've got the Death card over here. It seems like you've left a situation, a stable situation behind. Maybe you've actually moved home, because this person's packing their bags over there. And there was a big change that came in this last year. And, whatever you had been doing maybe the year before has completely changed this year. You've made a big move. So in the past 3 months, you've been very, very busy. You can see this Emperor card looks extremely busy, working to deadlines, doing a lot of communication, a lot of, you can see phone communication, writing. So you've been maybe writing letters, sending emails, working on phoning people, getting everything in order, trying to get some organization going over here. Some sort of, maybe you've started up your own business as well. This person's got a cup of coffee, trying to keep awake. So you've been really, really putting a lot of effort, working according to that particular deadline and trying to make things happen, and acting with a lot of authority. So you've been given a lot of authority in this particular job that you're doing, and you've been working extremely hard in this last 3 months. So what you want, what you feel rather, is, this Devil card, where you feel that, you are just doing something and you're completely, almost addicted to it. This person, there's got a lot of cake and candy and ice cream here. So it's something that you are completely focused on in this work situation, and this is it's almost become like an addiction to work so hard, and maybe you don't even know how to take a break, and that is what's happening. With this Devil card, you do need to actually cut out that kind of addictive behavior, that kind of obsessive behavior, and you've got to start seeing the fun of life, and that's what it's telling you to do. So you've got the King of Pentacles. It looks like you're getting into a very, very stable situation, and maybe what you've been vying for right now is a leadership position. The King of Pentacles is in charge, but he's also got all the stability. He's got a family and a home, good neighbors you can see over here. So you want that, or that is what you're going for. And it looks like there might be a promotion coming in for you, so that you can get into that position. So you've been working so hard maybe to achieve this particular goal, and this is what it looks like it's going to be coming in. Maybe you'll be able to buy that home that you wanted, support the family, move into a better neighborhood, do the things that you wanted to, and accumulate the wealth that you wanted to, and that seems to be coming in for you. So you've got, this is the Strength card, and it says acting with confidence, but also you are now very focused on the direction in which you want to go through. So you know what you want to do, and you're acting with a lot of confidence as well. You are not seeing any obstacles in your way, so you're moving quite nicely into the future. And you are, acting quite decisively, it seems, over here. So you do know what you want, and you are working for it. So around you've got the Chariot. So it looks like you are getting into this leadership role, and people do see you as somebody that is very almost maternal, if I could say, somebody who's in charge but it's got everything in control, and somebody who, you've got the rear view mirror, you can see the past events that happened as well as driving to the future, and somebody who's very cautious but somebody who's very organized, somebody who knows what they want, and somebody who's very determined to get it. So they see that in you and around you, and they, you might be dealing with people that can give you a little bit of grief here and there, but it's, almost childish behavior around you, but you are very much in control, very much in leadership as well. You may have made some sort of move as well into this, so maybe moving, you may have moved home. The Chariot also speaks about, buying a new car, but I think in this place is you actually taking charge and controlling the direction in which you're going, and doing it cautiously, because this woman is wearing a seatbelt after all. So what you want is the Eight of Pentacles, and you are considering doing something new that might involve teaching, and it might involve learning, and it might involve a lot more hard work and becoming an expert at that field. So you want to specialize in whatever you do, and you know that it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication and a lot of focus. And maybe this is what this Chariot card is also showing you, that you are very focused as well on what you want to do. And you know of all the past mistakes you've made, because you've looked in the past and you've seen it. So you know how to proceed forward. You have all that information with you. So going into the future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the World card. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is saying all this hard work that you're doing right now is going to pay off. It's going to make you very financially independent. And it's going to make you into that expert that you want. So you've done a lot of hard work. It is now time to relax and enjoy it, because it's no use just working and working and not sitting back and relaxing and enjoying it. You see all these gnomes sitting down for dinner. So it's nice to appreciate and look at your blessings and count your blessings and be grateful for where you're going to be landing. So you are going to get everything that you wanted to, because you have worked so hard. You get the recognition as well. You've got the Three of Swords over here, maybe with all this recognition and all this new job satisfaction. In this deck, I know the Three of Wands speaks about, loss and things like that. But in this deck, it looks like, a move away from the old. And this person looks like they're upset because they have to move. So you might be getting a new job somewhere else, and you might actually have to move from where you're living at into a better prospect, because you've got the moving van over here, and you've got news over here, and there's the keys to the new home over here. So you might be moving into a new home, a new job, a new place, and you need to stop being distressed that your stability is being changed, if you like, or whatever situation you are being changed. That is being bothering you, and that's been worrying you, that you're going to have to move or relocate or go into a new situation, and you're not quite happy to do that. And because news has come in that you're going to have to make that decision to actually move. So maybe this is the thing that is worrying you, and it's something that you're pretty much upset about. But it looks like you've got this financial independence that you want, and it looks like whatever comes to you, this new place that comes, you're going to be very, very happy there. And you've got the World card over here, so it looks like although you're quite miserable, you've got the World card in between. You've got the Three of Swords in between the Nine of Pentacles and the World. Now, the World card talks about completion. It talks about achieving everything. You can see this woman is in the form of gold. She's in gold, actually. So you are like the golden child. You will achieve that kind of status where you have absolute recognition, and it might be international recognition that you have. But it looks like you're going to have to move away from the old scenario and move into something new. And maybe you're not happy to make that move, but it's something that you're being called to do, because it is the World card. It is ruled by Saturn, and it shows accomplishment, and you will accomplish everything that you set out to do. All this hard work is going to pay off, but you need to stop crying about the past and leaving old situations behind, because this is what you're crying about. You're crying about change, but change is inevitable here in your life, and you're going to have to make that big decision, and it's going to be on a very international scale. So you're going to be dealing with a lot more people on a very international scale. It might involve a lot of travel as well. You've got a motel over here, and you've got this person going over there into something new. So don't be afraid of doing something new. Maybe this old position had you very closed up, very you've gotten so used to it you don't know how to leave it. So it's time that you actually embrace the future and embrace the new. And it looks like whatever job that is coming in is going to give you a lot of recognition, and you will meet new people as well. So don't be scared of change if that's what you're worried about. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot. You've got the Seven of Winter, which says there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So it seems like, you don't want to really make a decision for change. You might not have all the facts at hand right now, and you need to make a choice. And there seems to be a better way of doing things. So whatever decision you're making, you need to really go back and reconsider what you've decided to do. So you've got the 10 of autumn over here, which says take steps to ensure financial security of your family, children, or loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So you could be, you could have reached the top of your profession. You could be ending with the world ending a state of retirement, especially also with this 10 of autumn. You could be retiring and having to leave behind the old situation and move into something new. And that could be the possibility, and, investing for the future and retirement. So an end of a work cycle with this 10 of autumn, which is the 10 of pentacles. So, you're reaching the end. Maybe you've reached the top of your profession and now you're having to move somewhere else, or you reach the end of that cycle of that work and you're going to have to move somewhere else. And maybe this is the thing that is distressing you. So you've got the 8 of summer as the last card, a desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. So that's coming in with you leaving behind a situation with the 8 of summer, which is like the 8 of cups, and just moving away and going down a new path. You can see there's a new sunrise there and a new path that you need to follow. So you've got to accept that whatever you are in, whatever situation you are in, if it's a job, it could be a retirement, something where there's a big change coming and a new cycle is about to begin in your life. And, you are very much in charge. It could even be a promotion where you are leaving behind what you used to do and going on to something new. So it looks like a big change coming in and you need to move on. It says you need to move on, and you need to realize this is a major life decision that you're making, and you were in a cycle where you're working very hard, but all that seems to be coming to an end. You are achieving the goals that you set out and achieving what you set out to do, and you are reaching an end point, finally reaching a destination after all this hard work. And so don't be afraid of change, and embrace the new. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.